Okay, in this video then we're going to work into the drawing we did last time. So first of all, I'm just going to rub out any of the lines I no longer need. So we've drawn our perspective. I'm just going to get rid of the top of the cross. If I still want to draw any lines that are still drawn from there, I know what the point is, I can still use that. I'm just going to neaten off some of my windows. But you're going to be drawing into them, so it doesn't really matter too much at this stage. I'm just going to demonstrate on this house, but you will decorate the rest of your houses however you choose. But I'm going to show you some of the things you can do with this one. So at the moment, obviously you can still see it looks in 1 point perspective, you can see, but it's quite a simplified drawing. So we're going to make it look a bit more detailed. First of all, we're going to add some window frames and a door frame. So we could do that freehand, but we're just going to keep it nice and neat, and we're just going to use the ruler again just to kind of draw in those lines. So I'm just going to go around each one. It's probably easiest to do it like this. So if you can see the line, you're going to keep it the same kind of distance apart, like so. This way. And then the top section. That just helps me to keep in 1 point perspective. There we go. So I can just neaten these off, add a bit of detail to them. There we go. Right, so your door frames, window frames, maybe they've got kind of seams in them. So I'm just going to add a little corner, like so. Okay, now up here, I'm going to actually add a window box, you know, where you have like flowers underneath your window. So I actually don't need the bottom piece for that, so I'm just going to rub that one out after I've just drawn that. Right, to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out at like a 90-degree angle out of that window and out of that one. However long that is, so that's like a centimetre, I've also made that a centimetre. You're then going to connect those two together. Then I'm going to draw a vertical line. Again, let's just do it so we actually are following the ruler. So I'll just do a centimetre down, or probably half a centimetre down, actually. Look at the size of that. Half a centimetre down from that corner. Okay, and I'm just going to measure half a centimetre down from that corner. And then I'm going to connect all those up. That. And like that. So that's my little box sticking out. Right, the window, the door frame underneath, so you won't be able to see that because the box would cover it up from where we are looking at it. So like so. So you've got your windows, your box, rub out where the house is in there. Okay, put those lines back in. So you can just see, rewind the video, watch how I did that. So you can apply this to any of your windows, maybe not all of them, maybe the odd house is going to have a window box in, maybe, you know, maybe the neighbour's going to have a box down here. So if we have a box down there, we're going to say it's going to come out. So again, 90, so it's a horizontal line. I'm going to come out around here. It's going to go half centimetre. And then up here, I'm going to come out a half centimetre again. Connect those two together. Decide how high up. Maybe we're going to do it half centimetre up. So from that point, we're going to go vertical line. That point, we'll go vertical line. And this point here, we're going to go up. And this point here, we're going to go up. And all we do is connect all those points together. So those two go together. Those two go together, and those two go together, and then we just draw it in like so. We go like a little box there. So maybe they're going to have flowers in front of their house. I'm just going to get rid of any line we don't need. Let's sketch that back in then. Right, so this is our kind of like flowers down here, and then we could just draw the odd kind of like flower overflowing on top. Doesn't have to be perfect, just to give the kind of the reference that we've got flowers in our flower box. Like so. Okay, we can then add, maybe we're going to add a window pane. So we want to break it up into different sections. So we can draw one there. And then we could even put ones going across. Again, make sure you follow the angle of whatever line you're drawing. So for this way, I'm going to follow this, and then if I'm drawing it vertical, I'm going to follow my vertical lines. So just making sure that everything matches up. So we've got windows, doors, we've got flower boxes. We could also add some bricks round the door frame. So I'm just going to give it a bit of a very light line there, and turn it around and do a very light line here. So a bit like what we did with the train, we want to just put a few very light lines in there, following ruler at the vanishing point, and then we're just going to keep moving it, just a indication of where our bricks are, like so. And then I'll just do another one up at the top here. Just one more. Okay. And then we're just going to, again, to make it look more cottagey, I'm going to do that effect where we do one brick bigger than the other. And then again, I can just get rid of any extra line I no longer need. So we've then got window box, got bricks around our doors. Right, final thing we're going to add to this house then is I'm going to put on a letterbox. So keeping it again, line up with our perspective. I'm going to draw a line here, move it down, line there, and then vertical lines just to connect them, like so. There we are, door handle to finish, and that is it. So nice detailed house, now looks much more realistic. Lots of different features on, so with every house you draw, you can change it. You could have different patterns around the doors, you can have a simplified house, you can have more detail. So I want you to create a street now with each house is designed slightly different.